Wolves 0, Brentford 2. Absolutely shocking. Genuinely, like, we're back to normal. Don't get me wrong, we definitely had a lot better performance than we had against, like, the Palace. Or throughout the whole season, it's definitely one of the better performances, but still, look how we played against Arsenal. It's appalling, really. Like, how can we make Brentford got to be the worst team we played all season, surely. And we made them look good. We are that bad. How do we make that bad of a team look good? I don't know. And Strand Larson, oh my god, Strand Larson. I don't even want to talk about him. Oh, why? Let's touch on the lineup. What is that lineup? That lineup is absolutely horrific. You've dropped Saar for us. You've started Saar and dropped Sam Johnston for a start. And like, what? I don't even. It's not even just because I glazed Sam Johnston. Why is Saar starting? Sam Johnston is superior of Saar. Saar is crap. He is terrible. I mean, I'm speechless. I'm speechless. And then you haven't dropped Strand Larson. Why? You haven't started Tolu or Mane. Why? Or what are you doing, Rob Edwards? Me and Lance, we're usually the last people on top and like a trend of like people out. But I'm sorry, but if these lineups are going to carry on being like this, then I might start saying Rob Edwards out because that lineup is shocking. Like we've got no Agbadoo, like, and we played Krejci and Santi at the back, which wasn't the worst, but like that's just like no pace City. Like there's no pace there. And then we started Hoover. Why would you start Hoover? And even Chacha and Hoover, they're both as bad as each other. But then you've still got Doc there. I'm sure Doc's surely fit enough to play again. So why wouldn't you start Doc? That's probably a stupid shout, me and I. There's probably some better reason behind that, so don't call me out on that. But the attack is the main thing. I mean, we started Fer Lopez, which is fair enough. Fer Lopez is a good player, and I suppose, yeah. And then, it's just Fer Lopez, and he's just decent. And it's like it's an annoying thing because I'm not sure where I heard this source from, but I heard it on the news. Well, I know what I'm yapping. Apparently, Rob Edwards said something to do with like, a lot of youngsters will get involved in yesterday's game because obviously this is the day after. Yeah, a lot of youngsters involved. Who's that? One player for Lopez? Stupid. You'd think when he says that, you'd think like Yamane's a starting and that, but clearly not. I've seen a lot of people saying Wolf is crap and had a really bad game, but I do think, I think he had a really decent game, to be fair. I really think he was alright. I'm like, yeah, I just think he's alright. I mean, like, it's come out this morning that Aston Villa are interested in him. So if he had such a bad game yesterday, why would Aston Villa come calling for him like literally the day after? I mean, I'd absolutely hate for him to go to Villa, and it would be. I mean, I'll touch upon all of this like in another video, but he's been linked with Aston Villa, which isn't great, and then also we've had Strand Larson linked with West Ham. So touching back on Strand Larson. God, like I said, I'll cover this in a different video, but after Strand Larson missed a penalty, he genuinely was probably the worst penalties I've almost ever seen in football. It was on target. For an on-target penalty, genuinely could have been one of the worst I've ever seen. Literally passed it straight into the keeper's hand almost. Genuinely was horrific. And then obviously, was it Lewis Keane put or something like that? Scored a brace against us. It's like fair enough to Brentford and they outplayed us, but then at the same time, I think we outplayed ourselves. We are terrible. We are that bad. And for a Krejci performance, I think he was crap. Was it the first or second goal? It literally bounced over his head, just ball watching, and then Keane shot into the goal, obviously, and then Saar kind of just jumped over it. Just a repeat of everything this season. We've got good defenders. They just don't work. I don't know what it is. Our team just doesn't work. Or just play football. Our defender just keeps making so many mistakes. Then it's left down onto the keeper to kind of just make up for the mistakes. Then, like, of course, the keeper's going to let in a few goals. That's why I don't understand about Johnson getting dropped. Like, the defender's making mistakes and doing all this malarking because he scored one own goal, which was hardly even his fault. Or if you think, oh, he scored an own goal, drop him. He should never play in a Wolves shirt. Why? Why are you doing that? I don't know. Some people are actually stupid, and I think Rob Edwards is stupid. I think he's a sound bloke, but I think he's stupid. I do think he's got everything completely wrong. So for against Liverpool on the 27th, if he doesn't sort out that lineup, then if that lineup is terrible and like it's not near perfect, genuinely I will start saying Edwards out, and I'll start it if everyone else isn't already, because genuinely, I know obviously we're going down and like he'll probably be here with us next year, but genuinely, if you can't even, we've still got a chance of staying up. Mathematically, we can still stay up. It's not likely, but we can still stay up. Least you can do is get the lineups wrong. That was the one thing that was wrong with Vitor Pereira mainly, is his lineups are absolutely shocking, and his substitutions. And Rob Edwards, his substitutions aren't bad, don't get me wrong, but he brings people on so late, and that almost like is almost equal to bad substitutions. When you the other week, Tolu came on the pitch. It changed the game. We're not against Arsenal, but like the other week, I don't forget what game it was. He came on the pitch with like 2 minutes left to go. Why would you? What is even the point of bringing on a player like Tolu on the pitch with only 2 minutes to go? Because like a youngster, fair enough, but like, yeah, it's stupid. It is really stupid. I'm just yapping on and blabbering on too much, but like, it's just embarrassing. I don't know. Yeah, just let me know your thoughts in the comments about what you thought about the game, because I don't know. Yeah, don't just stop yapping. This is one of the last videos before Christmas, so hopefully you enjoyed it. Have a Merry Christmas if this is gonna be the last video you watch for us until Christmas. And yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Boo.